It is 9 in the morning in St. George, and of course Carrie's in Las Vegas and he's asleep. So I am going to the Desert Industries here to see if I can find anything, and then we'll go thrifting when I get back there. It's 50% off day at the Savers in Las Vegas, but let's see if I can find something here. This is a St. George DI. Desert Industries is one of the best thrift stores, I think, especially in Utah. They are definitely one of the cleanest, most organized thrift stores that I've ever been to. Great deals too. Now look at these bag toys they offer here. These are huge. Now they are cheap toys, but if you're buying them for your kids, they're only $2 to $3. And look how many you get in a bag. I can say kudos to the Deseret Industries for that one. Today, slim pickings again, not too much. Pretty much the same stuff as the last time I was here. Now I scored. This is my score. If you guys were watching my stories on my TikTok and Instagram and everything, I paid $6.50 for all three of these ashtrays. I guess they're Lalique. They're carved signatures in them, so I know that they are real. Somebody was asking me to check to see if they are real, and they are. That one's at 140, and I posted the other two at 60 each. I wanted to be the lowest, so hopefully they sell. These are some of the other things that I picked up, just like cute little knickknacks, coconut, salt and pepper shakers, some figurines. Could make a little bit of money. I definitely went and checked the crystal area some more. Looked at anything that was, that foggy white, hazy stuff. Looked to see if I could find any more, and I didn't. And look, I'm in the Tupperware section. I'm looking for Tupperware lids, Commonwealth picker. I'm not seeing anything. Their stuff's kind of overpriced on that. And then this is the yard. This used to be my favorite area because this is where I would get my furniture when I would redo it. And these shelves over here, they usually have some good mid-century modern stuff. I've got the Homeco, Burwood, Sirocco stuff in this area. Not too much today, so I guess I'll just head on out of here. I'm just leaving the DI and I hit the jackpot big time. I spent about $6.50 on 3 ashtrays. 2 of them sell for over 100 at least, and then one of them sells, give or take, for about 150 or so. I usually won't pick up ashtrays because Carrie's very anti-ashtray. He hates ashtrays for some reason. But I watched the yard sale at Uncle Mark's, and I seen that, I think it was Commonwealth picker or AM picker, somebody was buying some ashtrays, some crystal ones. So I had to look them all up, and boy, I did good.
So Dawn has already started another video because she was coming back from Utah, so she stopped at the DI.
Because I'm the one that wakes up in the morning.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But what were you just saying? We haven't even done my portion of the thrifting day. And what were you saying?
Dawn wins again because of the ashtrays I found, which you'll see.
She's saying that she wants to name or thumbnail this video Dawn wins again, and she was like even telling me what kind of pose she was going to make for the picture. Do you see how much she's getting into this? She's a natural for this. We got to get here, you guys. In the comments below, encourage her to start her long forms on her channel. We're going to continue to do this.
Yeah.
We're going to continue to do this, and I'm going to be in yours. So nothing's going to change with our channel and how much you're in it. But, you know.
I don't need you bringing up my mojo in my long form.
So we're going to go to Savers. It's half off day. It's probably going to be
So he says he's up for the challenge. He says, I haven't thrifted yet.
Yeah,
so
I said I haven't thrifted yet. We can't say that you're going to win a thrifting day before I've even thrifted.
Who's going to win, you guys? Come on now.
Okay, if you're at this point, down below, just let us know who you think's gonna win. And I know everybody is gonna say Dawn, and that hurts my feelings. All right, Dawn, you ready for me to beat you? I do better here than you are.
I don't know. I'll give you a head start. Okay.
We're going straight to the holiday section because 'tis the season. And now is your time to look for this stuff or post it Halloween-wise, because as everybody knows, September 1st, which was a couple weeks ago, is the start of the Halloween season now, apparently. So there's a lot of Halloween stuff. Nothing that was really worth our time, unfortunately, but it's good to look. We look for Jemmy, we look for 90s, 80s stuff, or just anything that's super unique. As you know, if you're going into Walmart, they're starting to put like Christmas stuff out. So Christmas season is also upon us, apparently. So we're looking for Christmas stuff as well. I love all these little trinkets that you can see. Look for Fitz and Floyd, Spode, look for Jim Shore, stuff like that. This one was a Ross one, not worth too much. We're looking for stuff that is easy to ship or at least small and doesn't weigh a ton. Like this stuff is breakable, but at least it's not going to take up a lot of space. It'll be easy to package. Always look at all the Hallmark. Sometimes they're worth some good money. This looked interesting, looked slightly vintage. It did have some chips on it, I believe, on the hair. So, even if it was a close buy right there, it's definitely not a buy with the condition it's in. Here's, you're at Savers, so they're trying to sell you. They're basically a Halloween store now in Halloween, so that's good for them. But yeah, that's a pretty cool mask, but not one that we're going to buy to flip. We considered getting this Ariel statue. I mean, any Disney statues can be good. I'm not sure if this is an official one or if it's a generic one. We just didn't look into it enough. It didn't catch our eye enough to make us want to go do the extra research on it, so we passed on that. So in this trinkets shelf, usually you're just going to find like collectible plates and stuff that's just, on the trinket side and not on the valuable side. There are some valuable trinkets out there for sure. Here's I think these banks used to sell at Walmart, the Disney banks, and they also had Ninja Turtles and others. But there was nothing of any real value here, so we decided to move on. You'd be surprised, but carnival game giveaways like at Magic Mountain or, Disneyland, or in this case, Circus Circus, can be good, especially with Circus Circus, the vintage ones from like the 70s and the 80s. That one was a little too new, so I didn't even bother looking it up. They've got a ton of plushes here. This, as you know, is Don's Heaven. They got some Beanie Boos, this interesting dragon. Nothing major that caught my eye. Tons of Nerf stuff. Back in the day, I used to sell a lot of accessories for that. This is a Thor action figure, a little too beat up, and it wasn't like a Marvel Legends. That's the kind of action figures I'm looking for with the extra articulations, where the elbows bend, the heads bend and move, and the fingers move. This is a Funko Pop. I didn't realize this at first until I looked inside and I saw the Funko marker in there. This is the TARDIS from Doctor Who. They only charged me like $1.75. It was half off day, so we did pretty good on that. I think I can get like $10+ on it. I took a glance at this Perplexus type ball maze, but it was missing the ball, which makes it pretty much worthless. Back in the day, before the iPhone and everything, you had to get addresses, I guess, on one of those portable Rolodexes. And before that, you had to write it down in a Rolodex. This was too much, $7.99 for whatever his name is from Frozen. The toy wall is a magical place at Savers. We went all over the country, and really it's just Savers and a few Goodwills and a couple random places that have setups. But nobody has a bag setup quite like Savers. It's amazing. You can find stuff like this. It was half off day, so this was $2.50. That guy right there is from Big Hero 6. He's part of a set. So that one should get me all my money back in a profit. And then we also got that green Power Ranger. So we should make like $10, $15 plus shipping, I'd imagine. It is wild, the difference between the Savers and their hat sections. The one Savers that we saw, I think it was yesterday, had so many. And this one has like 15 hats total. I love hats. They're easy to ship, they're light, and oftentimes underpriced and overlooked. I'm not a huge shoe seller, but I do pick up Keen sandals when I see them, especially when they're $3.50. Still decent amount of tread on there. This should be a $20 bill, maybe $25 plus shipping, no problem. I'm trying to push out of my comfort zone. I kind of like Hawaiian shirts, and this brand reminded me of being a kid in the 90s, Bugle Boys. I don't even remember what the price was, but this is about a $10 shirt, so it wasn't worth picking up, but I'm trying. Let's go check up on Dawn and see what she's looking at and what she might be buying today. She's looking at some clay little mugs here, little cups. She likes looking at stoneware. They might be clay or stoneware, but she likes looking up that kind of stuff. In the front of the carriage, I want to sound British, the carriage, there's a Jimmy skeleton. We didn't get it tested, so we decided to put it back. It just was in already kind of beat up condition, and oftentimes we'll take the chance, but we decided to pass on that. This is like a brass metal flower. She got it for $3.99. I imagine she'll get like $20 plus for that, no problem. And here's definitely the find of the day, honestly. Once again, by Dawn, this is a nice piece of Murano glass. $7.99, half off day, so it's only $4, and she has it listed at $40 plus shipping. The line isn't nearly as bad as it was last week or the week before. If you remember, it was all the way around, almost to the toy section. Today, not bad at all. I went to go look at the case because it's half off day, and I actually found some stuff. I found two big bags of Imagine Next toys and Half Shell Heroes, and the Superhero Squad, I think, is the other one. There was probably about 12 to 15 figures per bag, $12.50 a bag at half off, so about $1 per figure. I made a ton of lots out of these, over $100 that I got listed plus yesterday, so I think we're going to do well. Spent $25, and I think we'll easily make $100 plus on these bags. So Dawn insisted that we decided who the winner was.
My hair is a mess.
The person who got $20 worth of toys and doodads, or the person who found hundreds of dollars worth of Lalique ashtrays. I think it's simple. I'm the winner. Yet again, undefeated, never lost.
Well, I found, what'd you find at that? What'd you find?
I found a Funko Pop, what is that? The TARDIS.
The TARDIS from that.
A Doctor Who.
Yes.
I found a bag of random toys that maybe I'll double, triple my money on.
Some randos.
And then I got a bunch of Imaginext, which I'm excited about. I think half of them will get my money back, and I'll separate the ones that are worth like 3, 4, 5 and more and sell those separately. Super easy to ship.
I found.
Easily the best find of the day.
I found a big.
Without question.
I found a big piece of Murano glass vase.
Yeah, that's probably better
for
than all
$4.
That was better than everything I just said.
And then, what was the other thing? A little brass vintage, mid-century modern, like, plant made out of brass. Oh, it's pretty cool. So freaking cute.
You've been having luck. Dawn has been tearing it up. For years and years, I was really probably the only one who listed consistently on eBay. And Dawn's been doing it pretty what's the word? You've been doing it regularly for months, and she's selling some cool stuff. You sold that pitcher, that ceramic pitcher.
Yeah, I was looking today for the last couple of days. I've been looking for stuff that's not toys, stuff I normally wouldn't buy. So I'm going out of my norm, and it's paying off.
Yep, it's paying off. We're having compared to how we've been doing for months and months, we're definitely having a big uptick in sales, and it's all due to honestly, picking a lot and learning and trying to grow, but also just listing consistently. I'm listing a lot of cards too. They're not worth as much, but I love it. I love it, Dawn. She knows it.
Oh, great.
You know it. Speaking of cards, we have a card auction this Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're into cards like I am, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing lots. And this video should go out maybe like a half hour before our Tuesday ephemera and media auction. That's at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday. This video is going out right before the auction, so if you're seeing this right when it starts, right when I put out the video, come on over afterwards and join us on Whatnot. We'll be there for a couple hours, having fun and doing all sorts of cool vintage comics, paper products, media like records, Blu-rays, all sorts of fun stuff. So come join us with that. Also,